Hello everybody, this is Al coming to you once again for Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you want to just hit that little bell off to the side, I'd appreciate it. Every time I do a video, you'll be notified. Now, as you can see, it's a very snowy day outside here in Brooklyn on November 15th, which would be a video all in and of itself. But the purpose of the video today is, if anyone's recently driven over the Verrazzano Bridge or driven on the Bell Parkway, you'll notice that there's a ship there, or a drilling platform that's right there next to the bridge. It's actually in the Narrows on the south side of the Verrazzano. So that means it's basically closer to Staten Island, but it's in the water. So if you were driving a boat past there, a ship or a yacht or a freighter or anything like that, you have to be careful of this thing because you could run into it. So no one seems to know what this ship or boat or platform is. So I had to find out, and I wanted to be the first one to do a video on this, and because there's nothing on Google, there's nothing on any of the sites that you look on. So I decided today, you know, we're living in America, and freedom of information and all that wonderful stuff, and great shout out to everybody who works for law enforcement and all that. So I called up the New York City Harbor Unit. They were very cooperative, but to be honest, they weren't really sure, but they were nice enough to give me the phone number of the Coast Guard, the United States Coast Guard, that's based over in Fort Wadsworth. And I gave the Coast Guard a call. And the Coast Guard, again, just like the New York City Harbor Unit, was very cooperative, and they knew what it was all about. So the story of what this thing is, it's actually a drilling boat, and it's a drilling boat / platform. And what they're doing is they're drilling down in the bottom of the Narrows, which the Narrows is not that deep. The deepest part is only 96 feet. A lot of places it's only 5 or 10 feet. It's actually surprising. But what they're doing, they're taking soil samples of the bottom of the Narrows, because Verrazzano wants to run cables either across from Brooklyn to Staten Island or wherever they're running cables, and they're not sure about the soil on the bottom. So this is a drilling boat taking soil samples of pretty much the Narrows floor. So now we know what it is. I apologize for not going on site, and I really was on my way out there, but my brakes seemed like they were sliding in the car, and I was on Prospect Avenue. The car seemed to be skidding. So we turned around, we came back. Show you a little picture of that right outside the window on Prospect Avenue, how bad and snowy it is. This is probably the first I've ever seen of the snow or so early in the year. But anyway, I wanted to be the first to put a video out there on this drilling boat, this platform, because it's a mystery. The thing showed up a couple of days ago. No one seems to know what it is, and I had to find out. So, folks, I just want to say it's wonderful living in this country. Anyone who doesn't like this country, then they got to really reevaluate where they are, because I don't know any other country in the world where you could call up the New York City, say, Harbor Unit, or call up the Coast Guard and have such great cooperation and professionalism in just talking to someone who just calls up. I mean, obviously we're citizens, we pay taxes, but it's nice to see that kind of thing in action. So a tremendous shout out and thank you to the New York City Harbor Unit of the Police Department, and a big shout out to the United States Coast Guard. All you folks do wonderful work. We're really proud of you. Thanks for doing what you do. And we're happy to be Americans out here, and appreciate it. So, folks, have a wonderful day. Talk to you real soon. Please subscribe to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye now. Thank you.